Hey guys, it's Kevin here, Intervention 302. Just thought I'd shoot a video on the cooling system that I have and what I've done to the cooling system on my Cobra. Talk a little bit about the killer chiller, what exactly it does. Some of you, maybe even most of you, might be aware what it does. Others might not have heard of it, so I thought I could try to show you what that does and how it works. Also, you know, if you remember, we just raced Andrew from Mustang Lifestyle. Was a really fun time, but you know, my car seemed to struggle with heat soak, and you know, it's just good to double check that the system is working as it should. I actually just took the car out. You know, it's about 70 degrees outside, and you know, actually I was just cruising really gently, and let's see, so the supercharger itself, it's about 140 degrees, 145. Coolant tank 110, you know, head 150, about 85, and the supercharger coolant is just about 71 degrees. And if you check the temperature in the garage, it is just about 70 degrees. So what we'll do is we're going to start the car up, we're going to turn the AC on, and we are going to run a timer to see how long it takes this coolant to get even colder, and we'll see how effective the system is. Let's go start the car up. So, like I said, we're just gonna turn the AC on here. Okay. Can even hear me. I'll try to speak up. So what the killer chiller does is it routes the fluid underneath the bumper here, and there's like a coil, and it basically refrigerates the coolant. It's actually pretty cool. So you know, I actually drive with my AC on, or the defrost on, about 24/7. I have an upgraded intercooler pump on the car. There's a Jabsco pump on the car, and it comes down to the, you can actually see the coolant hoses that are going to behind the bumper right there. interesting is I actually have the stock heat exchanger on the car. And people say, why? Why don't you upgrade to a better heat exchanger? Well, when the fluid gets cooled beyond or below ambient, if you have a more efficient heat exchanger, you're actually warming the fluid back up to ambient. So it's actually better to have the less efficient stock one. Or what others have done is they get a block-off valve and they actually shut the heat exchanger off. I haven't gone down that route, but it's something I'll consider down the road. All right, we'll check it again. So we're coming up on 8 minutes here, and it seems to be about not getting any colder than 60 degrees. So we ran that test for just about 8 minutes. It's just about what I ran the other test at. We see that about the coldest this fluid got was, I think I saw 58 or 59, which, if memory serves me right, when I ran a similar test last time, the coolant actually got down to 28 degrees. So there's definitely a few things that I'm going to want to look at here. The only thing that I have that could be it is I used to have the tank wrapped in a closed cell foam that I would stick onto here, and it would keep the radiant heat from the engine bay from getting in. As we can see, there's definitely hot things all around this tank, which, is going to heat up the outside of the tank. And it, is hard for, the killer chiller to refrigerate this fluid when it's surrounded by, 133 degree surfaces. So I'm going to look at that as an idea on what to do. I also have an idea of, maybe we shorted the AC compressor by, a couple ounces of fluid or refrigerant, sorry. So definitely have a couple things to look at. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed watching and stay tuned. I'll see you guys later. Stay safe. Bye.